Chivas. I'm Tim.
Dusty.
And welcome to the LOM video blog. Today, we are here in Mexico with the new Chivas, and it marks our 5-year anniversary, the beginning of our 6th summer, but a full 5-year anniversary of the Chiva Program. Crazy, right?
Crazy. We're super excited. I want to share with you just really quick how I got involved with the Chiva Program. I was on Carl Albert State College campus, freshman or sophomore year of college. A friend comes up to me one day and says, "Hey, you want to go to Mexico?" And I'm like, "What for?" He's like, "Mission trip." I'm like, "How long?" He's like, "Whole summer." And I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, well, that's awesome. I'm also thinking, very scary. And then what's really cool is 2 weeks before that, God had asked me to give up a whole summer. And so God was kind of orchestrating this thing, bringing it all together. So that's my story of how I got there.
That's crazy, because I got a similar one that's kind of God just putting us in positions to be where we're at. And I wasn't invited to come down as a Chiva, you know. Dusty and them, they thought.
Look at it. I mean, look at it.
Just look at me. Scrawny. Yeah. It's not built to be a Chiva, obviously, but I desired to be a Chiva. So I was coming down on a mission trip, and those guys were already down here. I knew Nathan and I knew Victor, and so I loaded up all my stuff just in case maybe there was hope that they would just let me stay. And so I just packed up all my stuff, and so there I was going through the week, and nothing was said, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna force the issue. But bam, on the last day, out of nowhere, Nathan goes, "Hey man, why don't you just stay for the whole summer?" I'm like, "Oh, never thought of that. Wow." So yeah, just ask my dad. He's like, "I'm down with it." Mike's like, "Of course, I don't care." And so bam, Chiva. You know, and I think it's really cool. In both our stories, you can see how God is orchestrating and how God puts us in positions to do His will and what He has. So, what do you think is probably your favorite Chiva memory?
Favorite Chiva memory?
It's tough.
I would say, we don't have time to talk about it all here, but I would say the prank war with Spring Hill from Monroe.
Oh my God.
By far, best Chiva memory ever.
Yeah.
Can't explain it all here, but if you want to know more,
just ask
call
us,
me
man.
and ask.
Yeah,
We'll do a whole vlog about it.
We love that. You know, I remember when I was first initiated as a Chiva SEAL, scaling the wall, climbing down during that Spring Hill War. It was an amazing time. But we got a lot of people to thank for the 5 years that we've got. First of all the old Chivas that have come down that made the Chiva program what it was. Dusty's been here every single year, all 5 years. This is sixth summer coming down.
Yeah.
I skipped one because I'm just a slacker.
Yes.
And you know, the new Chivas, we got to thank the new Chivas for coming down and continuing the legacy. But probably the number one person we have to thank is Mike Denton. You know, the passion and the vision that he had to start a program
for interns
to mentor interns, and the sacrifices that he made, and he poured in and he poured in and he poured in, and he always believed in us, and he always knew, and he always thought that we could do
great things for God. He's had a major impact on my life. I know he has on Tim's.
Huge.
And the opportunity that we've had to now serve in this ministry full time wouldn't have been there if he hadn't put forth that opportunity of the Chiva program.
Springs from
5
Mike.
years ago.
And you know, we try to think of a way, how can we thank Mike? How can we show our gratitude?
Just a tribute, you know, just to honor him for his sacrifice.
We know this. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And I tried to imitate Mike a little bit, and you've tried to imitate Mike a little bit, but well, check it out. Check the tribute out.
For you, Mike, I think. Feel real smooth. Real smooth. I think I cut myself just once.
Your creation cries out your praise. Shine on, ever you are King. Shine on, for all the world to see. Shine on, let all the people sing. Shine on, shine on. Oh,
All right, so invitation. Yeah, but just a little token of our gratitude. It's been 5 years now, and you've really been there for me. You made a lot of sacrifices. I really appreciate you put up with me. A lot of fights, yeah, a lot of mouth, and you stuck it through, and I really appreciate that. For giving me that second, third, fourth, the roof, and there's just a lot of things I can mention, but I really appreciate you sticking with me and sacrificing all you do. I really appreciate everything you do for me. Thanks, Mike.
Just wanted to say thanks. This is kind of a funny way to do it, but we're super thankful for all the sacrifices that you make, that Brendan makes, that your whole entire family makes, so that the ministry of the Chivas and Mexico can all go round. Without you guys surrendering to the ministry 10 years ago, none of this stuff would be going on here now. You guys are awesome. We love you, and hope you like the hate or like the